talking about recording. Okay, at least I haven't started the session of coding, which is a bonus because that's the most important thing here. But my little speech and an update and all of that is always a good thing, you know. You guys are building a brand here, and Pumpfun has helped me to do this, and that's why we are now starting to see some people coming in, and they're starting slow. There's no money around because of cheats and all that sort of stuff, but there are people on here, look at this, that are coming in. Look, I mean, this guy's so far down as well, you know. Everything is like 90% plus from the all-time highs. I haven't even got to my all-time high yet. I'm just beginning, and so are you, because you're coming for the ride, because you can see a project building out here. And that's why I just love you all for being here. And I love teaching, and I'm building apps to help people escape the matrix and get out of this financial crap that we live in, and earn crypto and enjoy it whilst you can, and build some apps. Who knows, vibe coding could be your next. I, from an engineer now, am a vibe coder. This is insane. I never thought I'd do this in my life. You youngsters, whoever's watching, younger than me, I'm sure there are. I must be the oldest degen around, oldest dev around. But man, you guys have got an amazing thing, and it's called AI, and you can build shit now, and you can change the world. So anyway, I'm building apps to help you escape the matrix and get your family out of debt, and from the goodness of your heart, just put a little percentage back into the token. That's all I ask. But we're going to build these things along the way, and I'm building a community, because I don't want to go for venture funding, because I would rather build a community who's going to help fund the venture of building the Tokenizing Nature project, and you guys are all part of it. So this is how this begins. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to move on to our day 2 of vibe coding, but just to let the newbies know, this is what we are building in our first instance. It is the Pumpfun Scanner. It's an analytics scanner, and you have to be on the live stream page in order for this to work, and this gives you a whole bunch of metrics, very valuable metrics. And what it does is it scans the first page of 60 different live streams according to their algorithm, and some of those are big, some of those are small, whatever the case may be. So I'll just pull the trigger here, and you can see this. Excuse me. So we'll just wait for that to load. And what we're building out now, this is our first vibe coding app, because I don't want to give you the big app. It's going to take 12 weeks to build that out. So whoever's new here, whoever wants to get into vibe coding, and whoever's very keen on this journey, if you go and you look at the socials, I have posted in the social today, I posted the schedule for this app training course, and in there are the prompts and everything. I've given you everything. We're just going to build it together. Simple as that. And the metrics are, right now, there's 60 on this page, on this front page. The market seems to be bullish. We have still, this is why I say, guys, Pumpfun is not a launch pad for major business growth. It's very slow, because the cheats are coming and going. And this number here, negative 97, is telling you that. So the average post-launch drop from the all-time high is negative 97%. It's insane. Alright, so the top token right now, the market cap of the top token is DT TV, which is, what's his name's TV channel, wherever it is, doesn't matter. So the average market cap 1.5 mil, excluding the top token, and the average graduation market cap in the last 24 hours is 735, and amongst those 60, 20 were generated in the last however many hours, 24 hours. And then, so these are analytics coming from Pumpfun's API. Okay, so so 6 of them are a month old. These are the streams. 3 are 1 month old, and 1 is older than 6 months. So what's graduated in the last 24 hours on Radium is 24 tokens. With the top 10 of those 24, 0 have passed a safe check, which is not cool. So DMD balls is the top graduated token, and here we can export a CSV. We can do a manual and auto scan here by turning this on and off, and you can have a drop down however many minutes or seconds you want. I've got a clock in here because I want to see my trading times, what it's like in the other parts of the world. And here I've got a drop down here. We scroll down here, we can close it, we can open it, and we can see the top 60. Here's all 60 of them. 60. There it is there. And we can see all those tokens, and they're clickable links. So this one climbed 114% today. Let's have a look at this. Pong. And there you go, BitPong. Yeah, you see the numbers. 18k. It didn't even bond. Guys, there's no money on Pumpfun. So that's why I'm starting to stream elsewhere now, and that's why I'm starting to slowly get the marketing done and all that sort of stuff. And the numbers will come. So bear with me. We're growing. We're going to get there. Okay. So yeah, amazing little tool. This thing is very valuable for starting your day and doing interval checks to see that you can open on a fresh new token that's come alive or whatever. So you click on that and it hides that list, and you're back to the short version. Okay. So this is what we're building. All right. So I'm going to close that down. Let's close that down. We keep that open, and we're going to our lovely coder. Now, in the group, I did put. I've got no groups open. Let me just check if it's real. Thanks, guys. Still, thank you very much for keeping the chart going, and whoever's just done their last buy, impressive. Respect to you. Thank you. Alright, so in the group here, if you have a look here, so here is a file. This file, it's the .md file, the 7-day streaming schedule. And this is exactly the same file here. This is the same file here. And it's got everything that we possibly want. It's got all the information, so you're not left behind. And you can follow on. So go and watch the previous videos. Download the IDE, the Interactive Developers Environment, these platforms, and get up to where we are. And we're building out. We did 3 of the first files last night, and I'm going to do the next 3 tonight. And remember, guys, I'm only doing 1.5 hour max sessions here because we're humans, and social media has fucked with our brains, and we can't handle anything longer than an hour. Crazy. Social media screwed us. Alright, so we are up to day 2. So here we go, day 2. If we have a look at day 2, so the content scripts and page communication. Talking to the web pages, we are going to do the content scripts and messaging. Okay. So understanding the content scripts, implementing Chrome messaging API, detect correct page and send data between pop-ups and content scripts. Alright, so the recap and the demo from yesterday, you can watch the video. Live coding, Chrome messaging, testing and debugging, Q&A. Alright, we're all good to go. This is, guys, I wrote this with the AI and it's amazing what comes out. It's absolutely amazing. Alright, so I like to go to the actual, you have not got this one, but it's the same prompts. So here's the first prompt. We're going to do the content script foundation. So we're going to, because we have not, remember, here's our directory, and any of you newbies that have come on board tonight, please go and watch the other videos, and yeah, please join our socials and all that and get chatting away and whatever. Everybody's slow to talk, and I think everybody, you know, I think we've all got what do we call it, banner blindness. People don't want to talk much these days as well because of social media. Anyway, so watch the previous video because I talk about this directory on the left, and I have the files, reading the files in the middle, and I have the AI engine on the right. That's the layout, 3 blocks, 3 columns. Okay, so it's the same prompts. I'm going to go to my prompt here. I'm going to get straight into day 2, and we're just going to copy this. And we're going to paste it into the AI engine down below here. Remember, I'm using Gemini right now, the latest, and I'm going to hit go. So when the prompts are all cool and you've got everything lined up, man, it just flows. So we'll let that run. I'm just going to have a quick drink whilst that's running. Okay, have we got sound? Is it still jamming? Are we good for sound? I didn't even check. I'm talking away here. We just have to give it a moment. It does take a little moment to kick over, guys, especially when I am talking. Thank you for being here. Let this load and we'll see. Yep, okay, cool. Nice. Alright, that's good news. That's working for us. Alright, back to the coding. Alright, so again, vibe coding. We let the AI do most of the work and we just tidy up and we go through things and we check things out. I need you to understand this, that I'm not a full-blown developer. I am an ex-engineer, automotive engineer. Been in the industry for 38 years before I turned into coding. So it's going to change the world, guys. You guys have to really get your head around this because this is a very powerful thing now. AI, vibe coding, and what you can do with this. And I wish, like I say, and I'm going to keep saying it, I wish I was 20 years younger. Really do. You've got tools here that can change your life. The AIs. Anyway, so we plod along. Okay, so now it's up to you. Of course, this is the Crypto PI scanner. It's listed here at the top here. You can see it here. But you can name it whatever you want. If you want to call it your own, it's up to you. It's entirely up to you. And just remember that the green, when it's coded green background, we are still in developer mode, and that means also when you see the white dot at the top here, see the white dot, it means that we still haven't saved this document. So just remember that you need to save these documents. The AI coding is all done here on the right, and as it says, of course, as an experienced software engineer, coding assistant, this is how clever these things have got. I can certainly help you create the content.js file. The script will be the bridge between your extension and the Pumpfun website, allowing you to interact with the page's content. Yeah. So here is the code for the content.js, designed to be robust, well documented, and easy to debug, just as you requested. Guys, I've done this all for you. Literally, you're building this app. This extension within a few days, just doing vibe coding. Simple as that. Yeah. So this new file, content.js, will be created in your project's directory, and here it is here in the project directory. See? It's amazing, this. So amazing. Alright, so here's the code block, and if you click on here, it opens the whole block, and everything you see here is exactly on the file here. So all we're going to do here is we're going to go up top here, and we're going to, because it's a brand new file that created, so we're just going to click accept. Once we click that, then the green panel changes, disappears, and now we have an X. See the X? That means that the file is saved. Yeah? I'm just making sure that the recording and everything seems to be running okay. Yeah, so far so good. Awesome. Okay, so that's our first file for the day. Remember, we did 3 files yesterday. These 3 here, we're doing today the content.js file, and we are then also going to do our next one, which is the create Chrome message handler. So we copy that, copy, and just to tell you, it is here. Create, there it is here on the 7-day stream. Create the Chrome message handler. I can even copy, so it's just to show you that it's exactly the same thing. Control copy. Alright, and now we can paste that in down below here to create our next file. I'm going to go here, I'm going to close this file down, I don't need it anymore, and we just keep our 7-day streaming file here open, and we will just continue from here. Alright, so I let that run much earlier than what I would have liked to, but because I haven't spoken about the remainder of what this has done, and I need you to get into a habit of reading this stuff. It's very, very valuable, because you are now vibe coding and you're learning a little bit about coding. So it's very important to keep an eye on such things. Okay, so the explanation of the code, it talks about it here. Immediately invoked function expressions, the entire script. It's amazing. Yeah, I mean, I could sit here, I can read through it all for you, but as you go along and you punch this in, I want you to start reading this stuff and seeing what you are doing. It's very, very valuable, because it's all good and well me giving you the stuff, and all you're doing is you're just punching out the code, and then you want to pull the trigger and the job's done for you. It doesn't work that way. You need to learn what's going on here, what's actually happened, what have you created. So it's very, very important. Sorry, I just got a message somehow. Alright, a few people joined the group there. So yeah, it's very important for you to grasp this. We are learning. I'm learning. I'm still learning. Every day I'm still learning. But I'm at a point now, a year later, after playing with the AI, and especially since January, these AI engines have become impressively powerful, and a lot more intelligent. And to actually pull the trigger like this and have files done for you, nice and easy. You know, a year ago, it was a little bit more of a headache, but now we're at a point where it's pretty impressive. It's all good, go, go, go stuff. All right. So remember, we have got, when you see the red box here, I've just got some more people joining the group. Okay. So when you see the red box and the green box, red box is what's going to be deleted, and the green box is what's going to replace it. Green box is totally new as well. So as we can see here, nothing's been deleted, but here we've got a line of code that's been deleted, and it's going to be replaced by the next line of code. Yeah, it's amazing, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. These IDEs, these interactive developers environment, amazing. All right, so we are going to just scroll back up, and we can see here, I like to get into a habit of looking line for line, and this is how you learn. So right now you've got an accept here, and you've got a reject. So line for line, I just look at it and I see, all right, cool, that looks all pretty much. All right, there's a few little tweaks that it's done. Let's put the async inside of it. So that's very important. You see how it's redone the text on that. So I'm going to accept it. The next one, this is a brand new piece of code here. Nothing's not challenging anything else, so I'm going to accept it. That's cool. Everything's turned. The white dot is gone, and now it's a saved document. All right. So I'm going to close that document down. That's our second document. Done. And here's the explanation of that first. Oh my goodness, I jumped here. So the explanation of that first code. Was this our new code? No. So yeah, read your explanations. That's all I'm saying, guys. Read your explanations. We moved on to the second one, and that was what I've just done. It amended the content JS. So that's when we had the two. It amended that specific script that we had here. There we go. So that particular line here was amended, and then it wrote that new block. All right, guys, I am just going to mute this. Give me a moment. I need the rest. Thanks for your patience, guys. Sorry, one has to go to the toilet when nature calls. Alright, where were we? We're at the code, and so yes, we have just done the there we go. So we've just done the second piece here, which was create the Chrome extension message handler. Pretty simple. And that was that extra piece of code that was loaded into the content. Yeah. So that was that line that we did earlier on, and then we have the piece of code that was written in case scan page. Triggered the DOM scraping. It confirms that the right page in the info. In the future, you'll wait for your scraping function here. Pretty cool. Simple as it gets, guys. As simple as it gets. I've done it for you. So, you know, at the end of the day, we are literally coming up to an hour. I've been talking, of course. The first part of this session was just to also introduce the content and talk about just refresh a bit, also for the newbies. But any of you guys, intermediates and pros, you know, you can run ahead with this. Go to the group, grab the .md file, which are these files here, the .md, so you can get the 7-day streaming schedule file, which is in the groups. I'll posted it in Instagram, Telegram, and Discord as well. So I will also post it. I didn't do it in Twitter. I need to put it on Twitter. Okay. So I do need to do that, and I shall do that tomorrow. But I just wanted to get you up to speed. Wow. Whoever's holding that chart for me up now, thank you, man. Thank you. Impressive. And it's people like you that can see something good here, even though I know there might be some selling tomorrow. We've all got to take a bit of profits, and we've all got to, as long as the tokenomics, the chart keeps going up and down, it's healthy. It's always healthy. Okay. Rather than all the other, charts in Pumpfun that have just gone up and straight down, literally, and that's it. Yeah, crazy. Alright guys, so we are almost coming up to an hour, and we have completed the second day of the documents. I'm not rushing into this. We're going to do this as you can see, as quick as it comes. Everything's ready for you. Everything's prepared. If you want to run ahead, go and grab the schedule from the group, and that's that file, and you'll find the same file in Discord, because right now we're in Telegram. Yeah, so you can grab that off Discord, grab that if you want to run ahead with this and start playing with it. But also I'm going to pretty much from tomorrow night onwards, I'm not going to talk much about the intro, in the sense I'm going to get more straight into it and start talking about being more specific. But I'm giving you the first 2 days of how quick this can turn out to be, just by using the right prompts, and somebody who's built something already and it works, and you have access to it for free. This is the whole journey here as well. I'm giving you tools that you can use to change your life in trading and become smarter. Because when you go back and you look at this kind of information, this is very serious information. You need to know what's going on. Pumpfun every day. It's like going to the stock market. You want to know if it's a good day. What's the market looking like? Where is it at? These are trading tools to make you smarter, better trader. Okay? Interesting metrics here. Very interesting. But yeah, this is the scary thing. A negative 97 from all-time highs. Nearly 99% of the projects on here are negative 97. That's the top 60 of what's being streamed now. Yeah, crazy, eh? It's crazy. Okay, so let me not boggle you any further. It's a Friday night. You should be out clubbing with your buddies. And those who are not, respect to you and thank you for being here. And tomorrow night we move on to day 3. And literally by day 7, guys, you will have a full-blown app running. The extension will be full-blown and running. Okay, I've done it all for you. And once you've got your head around that, now I'm gonna, as I say, I'm gonna slow down now from tomorrow on. Actually, sorry, tomorrow I'm not streaming tomorrow because I'm gotta go and pick my wife up from the airport. So she's coming back from Spain, and the airport's an hour away from our crib, our digs. So yeah, I'm not streaming tomorrow night, guys. I'll stream on Sunday night. Alright, have a good night, good remaining night. I'm just going to switch back to this specific, and the stream seems to be pretty clean and clear so far. Just check that we have got, I mean, I really, my biggest fear is for talking. Beautiful, nice recording, all that stuff. Okay, that's good news. Excellent stuff. So yeah, bear with me. I'm still trying to get my head around this OBS recording, streaming equipment. It's pretty scary stuff, all these plugins and what have you, but I'm getting there. And then I did have it all connected with YouTube, but somehow, I don't know, it's asking me for some extra stuff, so I actually haven't finalized it. So it should be cool. I should have it ready, and we should have a second stream running for Sunday night. So yeah, it's just a bit of settings and me getting used to it. And go to YouTube, guys, and look at all the replays, because I am editing them, cutting out some of the crap. And remember, Pumpfun's recordings are not good. So lucky enough, I'm doing recordings myself, and then I will transfer those to YouTube. Okay, have a good night and have a good remaining weekend, and adios amigos. Take care. We'll speak on Sunday. Thank you. Bye bye. I'm still available on the socials anyway, the whole weekend. If you want to chit chat, I'm on and off. But yeah, I do try and have a bit of a life as well. Alrighty. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much for all your support and being here on a Friday night. And the stream looks all pretty clean and clear, and the chart's moving, and it just couldn't be a better night. Hey, couldn't be a better night, man. Respect to you, respect to all of you. And I'm going to go look at who's bought into the chart now. I have no idea, because it all happened just as I kicked off the streaming. So somebody's very keen on the project. And thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Alright, adios.